Hello everyone, this is Enchanted LifePath TV. Now can anyone remember a few weeks ago when I penned this article, temporary morgues full of body bags being placed around the UK? Okay, so now look what we've got today's news. Here, police preparing for military assistance in the event of civil disorder after a no-deal Brexit. Unbelievable. UK police plan for civil disorder if no Brexit deal. London. Britain's police chiefs have drawn up plans for a possible civil disorder if the country leaves the European Union without a Brexit agreement, a newspaper report said on Sunday. Citing a leaked document, the Sunday Times reported concerns that shortages of food and goods, including healthcare supplies, will result in civil disorder, leading to widespread unrest. The document was prepared by the National Police Coordination Centre, which is responsible for coordinating police deployments during large-scale events at times of national crisis. The newspaper said the disruption and civil unrest could last for 3 months either side of Brexit Day on March the 29th, 329, 2019, which is an 11, or a 33, sorry, 3. And then your 2 and your 9 becomes an 11, so there's a 33. Interior Minister Sajid Javid told the BBC, "I'm glad the police and other experts are looking into this and thinking what might happen in a no-deal scenario." So the fact that you've conned everyone into Brexit anyway, no one really give a shit whether we stayed or left until you've all suggested it. And then you've messed around with it that much, and now you're planning on the whole country causing absolute chaos, which, as if you're not planning that anyway, as if you won't be putting the provocateurs in place, as if you won't be sending the people out who are paid to go and cause the unrest in the first place. This is quite disturbing. Let's just come back to this article about the temporary morgues. Temporary morgues full of body bags placed around the UK, war, virus outbreak, civil unrest. People in England are reporting they are seeing what is thought to be temporary morgues being placed around the country. Members of the public are being asked what is going on after becoming aware of mobile temporary morgues full of body bags, which they describe as being strategically placed around the UK. So again, this is on enchantedlifepath.com. I will put the links in the description for you. A spooky post on social media platform Facebook raised eyebrows after a trucker explained how he and a colleague had delivered 2 of the mystery containers each to an old RAF base in Norfolk. Right, so where is the post? This is from the date 30th of July, I think it was. Yeah, 30th of July. Right, so where's the post? Hi folks, what are your thoughts on this? I'm a trucker, and on Wednesday, myself and another truck picked up 2 refrigerated containers each. We took them to an old RAF base in Norfolk. Many more of these units are being strategically placed all over the country. They are temporary morgues. I know because I asked. They said they cannot tell me why. They are loaded with empty body bags. Strange or what? I said, is this in case Brexit is not delivered? LOL. Right, so the chilling claims hold similarities to a mystery in America which baffled truth seekers around the world over recent years after the government began purchasing millions of huge plastic coffins, enough to hold up to 40 bodies each. But I'm not sure about that because I think I've put the 40 bodies in from the containers. That's how much they hold. I think they hold about 10. Yeah, sorry, it's come down here. Another person also posted on Facebook to ask if anybody knew anything of the morgues and body bags, with confusion still surrounding the containers. A 2017 article from Kent Online shows how the NHS planned to draft in a mobile morgue during last year's winter in a bid to lower the pressure on the local mortuary after unexpected rise in deaths. So here you can see the article there, it's dated the 30th of October, this one. A Nottingham-based company called LEEC provides solutions for situations where temporary facilities are required and mobile morgues is something they specialise in. Their website claims they offer a series of portable buildings providing body storage, post-mortem rooms, changing areas, viewing and office accommodation. They also provide temporary refrigerated body stores, both large and small. Rapid delivery to anywhere in the UK, quick to install, available with refrigeration plant. So the containers also have a 40 body capacity, So that's why I said that at the top before. And they're available for fast dispatch around the UK, although it is not yet known if LEEC have any contracts with the British government. The operation, if true, does seem FEMA-esque. Now again, you can click any of the images on this and you will be sent through to the original source. The external body storage, fully refrigerated, attractive appearance, up to 40 body capacity, various sizes and options, trays and racks fitted, 3-phase 32 amp power, smaller ones, fully refrigerated, 5 or 10 body capacity, rooftop cooling, quick builds on level floor, trays and racks fitted. So you can just see, emergency body storage, easy to install, quick to erect, rapid delivery anywhere in the UK, available with refrigeration plant, complete with pressure air supply unit, operational, generator available, easy entry, no steps or ramps, PVC curtain to improve insulation, energy efficient and cheap to run. The mystery does add fuel to recent rumours regarding the opening of a FEMA-like camps here in Britain. FEMA camps are detention centres which have a concentration camp feel to them. They have created a stir in the truth community over the years after the US government swiftly closed Walmart stores before surrounding them in barbed wire, and they were used to store military equipment in a nationwide drill which went under the code name Operation Jade Helm. The official statement used was the stores were closed for plumbing. That was thought to be a code word at the time though. People have raised fears over the camps with reports about the homeless being rounded up and taken to these Orwellian complexes, which are also said to have been built in preparation for an upcoming global disaster, with Yellowstone and the San Andreas Fault remaining a worry as world peace rumours and wars escalating each year. A forum discussion on the topic shows people explaining how they have spoken to a local councillor who has told them that RAF are turning old bases into FEMA-like camps here in the UK. So where you can see that this person says, I heard from a friend of mine who was a councillor that she spoke to a man high up in the British Air Force that they are turning old Air Force bases into FEMA-like camps, into FEMA camps here in the UK. The person says in response to that, I'll check with someone in the position to know what the plans are. I don't have hard information at the moment, but I have to say I do have reason to believe this may be true. So here's a video on YouTube which shows a concerned group of people, it's a protest, gathered at what they allege is a FEMA camp here in England. Okay, again you can come over to this article and watch that. Another worrying article published here in the UK shows how a Northwest HMP prison is about to be converted into an immigration detention centre in what seems to be a very much like those that are causing controversy over in the States at the minute. Right then, remember a few weeks ago when the immigrants were being kept away from the parents, the kids and parents being separated? Well, none too similar to this. Exclusive fury over government plan to turn Warrington prison into an immigration camp. HMP Risley in Warrington is to become an immigration camp according to sources. The plan, which will increase foreign national offenders in the area, have sparked fury with locals. HMP Risley is currently a hub for national offenders, foreign national offenders or FNOs, with an embedded home office immigration team. A source told Politica a friend of mine has been offered a job there and she has been informed about what it is about to become. I find this very worrying. Is something sinister taking place in the UK after reports earlier in 2018 that over 10,000 more deaths took place in Britain before the opening weeks of the year, and nobody could explain why, as highlighted in the article from the Telegraph. Sorry, I should have closed the quote for you there, I just read through a bit. Now, 10,000 more people than expected died at the beginning of the year in the UK, and no one really knows why. A slowdown in life expectancy for the average person in Britain is worse than anything seen since the early 1890s, and no other country in Europe has experienced as rapid slowdown in the UK as in the UK. A government authority called Human Tissue Authority, the regulator for human tissues and organs, have informed on their website about temporary body storage in the event of a pandemic outbreak. So there is more information. Again, you can click through. The HCA has worked with the Home Office and others to help develop a system for the provision of a licence in the event of a mass fertility incident resulting in the need for emergency temporary mortuary. So again, you can click through here. It just says all of that, basically what I've just read. Other reports from the BBC News show how RAF air bases are being sold off before 2040. RAF Scranton Red Arrows base to be sold off. What do you think about the possibility, so I'm just reading back through again now, what do you think about the possibility of having FEMA camps and mobile morgues filled with body bags being placed around the UK? What reasons would you think the government would have for doing this? Is war imminent? Is Yellowstone a worry to world leaders just on a bigger scale? And we were getting a lot of earthquakes and whatever, just tremors through it when I read this article. With the uptick in events at the under threat supervolcano, is a virus about to take place, or is it the report of sightings of dead containers just speculation? The term wait and see comes to mind. So now maybe we might just be approaching the wait and see time, with articles like this, with news like this coming out today. What we have also got, if you remember the other day when I was on an article about the 93 ritual which was played out, the 9339, I also named today as one of the dates of interest when we're leading up to 9/11. Facebook went down on the 3rd, right, but this is a 93 ritual loaded with 9/11, so put a little warning out about a few little dates. Facebook has just gone down, this is the other day, worldwide, and people unable to log into or read to the account or read messages. Today's date was the 3rd of the 9th, there's your 39, or stateside it is 9th of the 3rd. 9th month and the 3rd day, sorry. Right, September the 3rd is the 246th day of the year with 119 days remaining, so there's your 9/11, you can just see it there. We got loads of 3s out of there, the 39, when you're flipping the 9 and the 3 in the dates, we pulled all this out, but down here, we see that today's date, and we are on the 9th, is the 113th day of the year. And again, we just led through a load of information on that, just talking about all things that we had the Liverpool fire at Littlewoods. That was on the date when Facebook went down, or was it the day before? I think it was the day before. But there's a load of information there for you. I will put this little link in just so you can see if anything does happen on these dates that have been called out, just to keep your eye on. Operation Tempera. Now on the back of Parsons Green last year, the absolute joke, the little bag that never even melted on the train. Look at this, in response to the explosion on the tube train at Parsons Green train station, Britain's military will be deployed to support armed police under Operation Tempera. Okay, what is Operation Tempera? It is an established security plan by the government which aims to help protect civilians at times of high terror. We proved that all to be completely fake. The crisis actors were all over it. The storyline was unbelievable. I've even got footage of the forensics police team from the day brushing up. Now the news helicopter pans over them, zoomed right in, and you've got 2 people brushing up. Police forensics showing up at bomb scenes with brushes. Unbelievable. Right, so in the response to an explosion at Parsons Green, Annie Logical's done well on that as well. Digging out a lot of the paperwork, the boardroom level stuff, and there's a couple of things coming in. Anyway, I'm finished now. This has been Enchanted LifePath TV. Thanks for watching and speak soon.